What's the deal with American Idol? Your wife is on there.
Yeah.
She's beefing with the N-word. He can't say, he doesn't
I
say
can't
that.
say that.
I was about to say, are
Nicki
y'all?
Minaj.
I'm confused with how is Hot's relationship with Miss Minaj right now?
It was her against Rosenberg.
Right, and that was just
Then-
that beef.
Then old man Ebro, who was
But you
cool
was
with
right. I'm just gonna keep it all the way funky.
Really?
Yes, you were.
Wow.
Which
definitely right.
point? The hip hop thing?
Yeah, like that's what people want to see, and I think she knows you were right. That's why she was so upset. About
That's what we feel.
I'm not allowed to say the N-word this
He
year.
doesn't say
Okay.
the N-word.
Nikki.
No.
He was saying me. He was calling me. That's how Nick
Nicki.
named
My boy.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say her name, but thanks, Nick.
So what? How is it?
But
with-
me, like I love Nicki Minaj. I think that's I've been a fan. What her and my wife got going on. I honestly, and I'll keep it all the way 100.
Please.
I think Nicki was a little insecure with Dylan. This is the thing. Rightly so, Mariah was not happy about there being another female on American Idol
Okay.
Because
she was hoodwinked.
Wow.
Just the fact that if you like, yo, I'm gonna pay you all this money, the show is all about you.
And you're the only female.
Yeah, and then they talk about she didn't care. You could have brought the Virgin Mary to sit next to Mariah. She was gonna have a problem with it because she was like, yo, this was
That was the only female.
Yeah, y'all told me something. Y'all lied to me. I should walk away right now, but I'm a classy individual. I'm gonna hold it down. So her and Nicki, they do records together. They was cool, but I think Nicki probably heard back, like, because it started before there was even any real beef. She heard that, oh, Mariah's upset and all of this stuff. So she came in trying to be brolic, like, yo, well, I'm gonna hold mine down too, and it's gonna be two divas. And Mariah's like, I ain't here to play that game. Like, what are you?
As she should be. She doesn't need to play that game.
Yeah,
She's
she was
Mariah
like,
Carey.
that's not what it's about. But as you can see on the show, it's almost like Nicki is trying to taunt her, and Mariah's just not playing into it. So that even messed with Nicki's insecurities even more. So then when people come into the room and they like, oh, I love you, Mariah, or Mariah's talking about her 18 #1 hits, the 200 million records, how she could still do it and did it and all of that. And Nicki get a little hot, and that's when,
It's a little riled up.
Yeah.
But
How
don't
does your
front when
wife-
you...
No, go ahead.
Like when you guys are at the end of the day in your home, I know that Mariah's like, let me tell you what this bitch said to me today.
Honestly, we got so much other stuff going on. We don't talk about, like, in the way it's shot too. You know what I mean? Like, we don't, like, we watch the show on TV and it's just like, yeah, that was months ago. Like, it's so, we on to the next. We talking about kids and,
What's more important?
all of that stuff.
But it's going to be a little different because once the show goes live,
That's gonna be interesting.
That is going to be interesting.
That's gonna be interesting because we right there, and it's gonna
Like
be.
you had a similar thing on America Got Talent. You have a similar type of show.
Yeah.
I heard you and Howard Stern almost scrapped it out. Like I heard you smacked
early
him upside the head.
on.
You almost
I
had to
didn't hear
knock
about
him.
this.
Nah, me and Howard.
He
and
was like, yeah, what?
You
I
yoked
wish.
up
Tell
Howard
Robin
Stern?
come get you.
He
Tell
way
Robin
too
come
tall.
get you.
He's way too tall. You
Nah,
have to
but we
jump
had
on his back.
beef at first, like, cause he used to say reckless stuff and all that, so we had to have a man-to-man. But now, like, I've always been a Stern fan, but then when you cross the line, you got to talk about it. Now we
When
good
Stern
people.
goes at you, it's one thing. But then when he cleans it up, it is so clean.
So clean.
Like, it
He's
is
the
like,
best.
you
Your
forget-
best friend.
You forget what happened before.
But you understand, that's how you guys always call me a flip-flopper. Maybe it's a Jewish radio thing. I'm the same way. The people I beef with the worst are the people I usually end up having the best relationships
But that's
with.
it, because whether it's you, whether it's Stern, you respect people for their honesty. So Stern never backed down and was like, oh, I don't feel that way. He was like, I didn't know you before then. Now that I know you, I respect you. I apologize for anything in the past, but going forward. And the fact that we had a man-to-man, when you can have a man-to-man with somebody, that's respect on both
You
sides.
ever communicate with him?
Stern?
You text with him?
Yeah.
You text with Howard?
Yeah.
Just drop him a
well,
line.
emails. I don't know.
You email him though.
Yeah, all the
What
time.
up, How?
Yeah.
Young Nicholas.
It's my dude.
Let's go half on 100
I've been to
million.
his crib.
You've been to the crib.
Crib is crazy.
I mean, he invited you
Radio
over
money.
for what? Just to like hang out?
Yeah, we was different. Me, Mariah, we was chilling.
You and Mariah hung with him and Beth. You guys went and kicked it.
You got 1,000 cats. It's
North
crazy.
Carolina Animal League.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. Sorry, we're radio geeking out right now.
All right.
We'll have a minute.
So
All right.
Nicki and Mariah, that's whatever.
I think they good.
It's
I
just
think
like little girl
It's
co-workers.
girl stuff. Like if your girl work, with a girl at the.
Like okay, Nicki's
She come home, you like, yeah, guess what this? Yeah, I bet, baby.
Nicki's
I'm
boyfriend.
playing Xbox.
Nicki's boyfriend wants to go upside Rosenberg's head. That's
He
not
did.
the case.
I don't know if he still does.
Now, is it? That's
not
the
the
thing.
case with
Is
you.
that her boyfriend? Is it her manager? Is it her husband?
We don't know.
What is he?
Good question.
He's her son, is what it is, because he
Hey,
does
but that's a
whatever.
good position to play. I ain't Scab. I salute you. if it's either that or in the streets, I'm holding bags.
All right.
Yeah, meant to fly.
That's a good position. There's a lot of
What is
people
that?
who would want to
Star-
be
back-
SB.
I was
Ad-libs
ad-libbing.
on Starships.
I was ad-libbing. What is it? Where we going?
Real talk. If my fault.
I'm a motherfucking
He got
monster.
you. He got you,
Yo,
life.
if SB's job went away today and Nicki was like, "Yo, Syph, I need you on this road," you be there, right?
Instantly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's a great job.
that's a great
Not even a
job.
question.
He be having the unlimited J's on.
I have to say,
I'm that dude.
and even though I can't say her name, the hardest part for me throughout the entire thing of everyone being like, thinking there's this, if they bring her up, I don't like her or something, is A, that's not true, but B, also physically, I find her so attractive that even when I'm angry,
But that's
I turn on the
Very
TV and I just
attractive.
look at her, I'm like, oh,
Yo, the
so
whole media and all of the thing about clips and snippets and taking things out of context. We always said that we loved her and that we just
People don't hear that part though.
never hear that part. And not even her. Nobody ever tells her that part.
And she got all them fans, them extra go hard
nutcase,
fans.
yeah.
So they want to prove their love to Nicki.
What are the Nick Cannon
By
fans
only
called?
reporting the bad stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
The Nick Cannon fan, I don't have fans.
Yes, you
that's
do.
sad.
I
No,
don't.
his fans are bosses.
I don't have fans. I got people that are like, oh yeah, I appreciate you.
But they get excited when they see you in person.
Yeah. It's like, see, it's a concentrated thing where there's people who have a small circle that love and die for them, and then there's people who kind of touch a whole bunch of people that they kind of like.
That's kind of our world, though. The hosty,
Exactly.
radio, television, all those things. When you're a host, some people do love you, and they get excited if they see you.
Yeah.
But you don't have like Mariah's different.
Yeah,
the way
exactly.
she affects people's heart.
Ain't
is
nobody
different.
got no Nick Cannon tattoos.
Yo, I
hold
just went through my record collection and I found Gigolo.
I saw Gigolo.
Yo,
Like I got exactly. I got one or two.
But I
See,
threw
we
it
don't
out.
remember
people
this.
like.
That makes an impact on people. We sang the
I
hook.
threw it out because he won't let me on Wildin' Out.
No, because you had
So I
22
threw it out.
extras. Listen, if you were to ever perform Gigolo, let's
Yeah.
say President Obama asked you to perform Gigolo at the inauguration.
Right.
And they said it's going to be really cold and we're worried about your voice. Would you lip sync Gigolo?
Here you go.
Or would
Here
you
you
sing
go.
that song the way only Nick Cannon can with the accompaniment of R. Kelly?
Did the lip syncing actually occur?
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely occurred.
According to an
No, it did.
inauguration
It did.
official.
Everyone knows. They would have made a statement if it was totally untrue. They would have said.
But
something.
it's not unheard of. A lot of
It's
people do
common.
that because
It's
of the area and the,
The
weather
and
conditions,
acoustics
the
and
echo.
weather.
But this is the thing. If everyone knows my capability, and this is a big moment that you don't want to mess up, and it's not about like, oh, she can't, like it ain't on some Ashley Simpson stuff where
Right.
we know, oh, she can't sing. Like
Yeah.
we know she could sing.
Right.
So go ahead. and
Okay,
do
but like I
what you
said,
gotta do.
what about in your case?
Oh, me? Well, you
might have to try to prove something.
Yeah, I have to go live.
You'd have to try to prove it.
I still got some stuff I got to prove.
Right. You'd stop. You'd pause.
Yeah, I
you'd
let
bring the
every-
president in for a second.
Yeah, I
duet.
start doing my, verse to Michelle and, pimp bones in my body.
But you're not.
Throw
Beyonce.
her name in the rhyme just so cats know I was really doing it.
Oh, say, can you see Michelle? Little shout out.
All right, another thing that we need to care about, or that we should care about, what's up with this Real Husbands of Hollywood? Because
Yeah.
you treat Kevin Hart like a son, yo.
Yeah.
What's the
He
deal?
is. He's a son.
Yeah, that's the thing. Me and that dude don't get along. You know what I
I
mean?
could tell.
He wants to be me. When you
Right.
think about, when you see his career path
Pathetic.
and everything, it's
Pathetic.
like, and it is what it is. He's somebody that, I helped him get in the game early on.
that's nice.
And, now he got a little shine selling out
Little.
Madison
It's
Square
very
Garden.
little.
Yeah, So, whatever. BET begged me to do the show because Kevin couldn't bring in the numbers by himself. So I was like,
right.
I throw my name on
That's
it.
nice.
But
Yeah,
if you
you're
notice,
a
like,
gentleman. You're a
yeah, like
gentleman.
I ain't really did too many interviews about it and stuff because like they excited about it.
But you're
Like,
kind of
he
embarrassed.
breaking numbers and stuff. I'm like, I'm on that.
He went at you, though.
Yeah.
He goes at you every chance he gets.
He does because he's a hater. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Once his money gets somewhere near where mine is, then he'll calm down.
Well, then he'll stand on top of it.
and then
and
maybe
be
he'll
next
be
to
up to
jump-
my belly button.
Jump on.
Oh.